Da, 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 da. Come on, Anna, you gotta like sing our music.
Na 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 na, da na 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 na. I don't think that's our music.
Oh my God. Okay, guys, we're here. We're live. And there we are. Hello.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Selena. So good to see your face today. Happy Monday.
Is it a happy Monday, Anna? Is it?
Today is a happy Monday for me. Is it a happy Monday for you? I don't know.
I don't know. Hey, guys, I'm going to just be honest. I think I had a little bit too many mimosas to celebrate Mother's Day yesterday because I'm a little hungover. And I don't think I've been hungover since I was younger. I don't know.
So you're saying this is 15-ish minute coffee chat with Selena hungover.
Basically, that's not very profesh, is it? But it's the truth. And I think I woke up and I was like, oh, I'm like, I'm not feeling the day. I'm feeling the day because I'm actually really excited about Maria coming on and talking stories and all the things. Oh, funny, I said the talking story and we talked about that earlier. Anyway,
it's gonna be awesome.
I will say this though, and I said I was going to give a quick little shout out that I did not tell you about. So this weekend, my neighbor, she and I, we love each other, and so she texted me a picture of her new Keurig that her husband got her. And I was like, oh, cool. And through our text, I thought she was telling me that she named her coffee machine Danielle. And so we got into this thing about like, we should name our coffee machines. So I have 2 coffee machines because that's just what it is. I won't even go into it. But I named one Ricky Ricardo because I love Lucille Ball, and I just felt like I want to say like, Ricky, get me my coffee or whatever. And the second one I came up with was I went with my Hawaiian roots, and I just went to Jason Momoa. So it's gonna make me coffee, and he made my coffee.
So you get it from Ricky or Jason, one or the other. I think that's a great way to start your day.
I'm feeling like Momoa needed to bring it because I needed some good eye candy. I mean, my husband's eye candy, but okay.
Of course. Anyway. All right. Yes. All right. So hey, we are going to get started on our 15-minute coffee chat. We're going to do something kind of new. So listen, join us for our coffee cup selfie. We want you to join us.
Yes.
And what that means is that we want you to get your cup and take a picture with us, with our guest.
Yes.
Does that make sense? So, like selfie yourself we'll hold it for that, 30 seconds or whatever it is. So we want you to have your coffee cup with you, your phone ready to go, your camera on point, ready to take a selfie with us. So that you can share it with us later because we want to see. We want to see. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love it. Okay. Anna, I'm going to pop up. Let's talk about Maria a little bit before we bring her in real fast.
Yes, let's talk about Maria.
Okay, ready? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so listen, Maria Reed, if you don't know this woman, you are going to meet her today, and she is amazing. So Maria Reed has spent the past 17 years as an Army spouse and strong advocate for military families. She's the creator of the series Moving with the Military, where she honors military families with surprise home makeovers. She's also the co-founder and CEO of Inspire Up Foundation, the co-founder of My Ultimate PCS app, and she develops community building DIY programs across the country. And Maria was named the 2019 AFI Army Spouse of the Year. AFI stands for Armed Forces Insurance Army Spouse of the Year. She is amazing, and we cannot wait to have her here with us today.
There she is, everybody.
Maria, yeah, check her out.
That intro was bomb, yo.
No, that intro was bomb. Look at you dancing out. We did some dancing.
I'm like, I gotta live the hype. She's like, oh, I gotta up my TikTok game right now. I did a little one, but now I gotta go all out. You know what I mean? Wow. Yeah, welcome to the show.
Yay!
I was doing the selfie in the background.
I know. I thought I was fine. As we know, my hangover is not causing me to focus. I'm like totally shiny object syndrome today. I'm like, oh, so pretty. Oh, wait, the show. You know what I mean? please, everybody, like Maria said, she was in our lobby, and if you didn't see, I saw her. She was taking a selfie, and I loved it. So please take a selfie with us when we're ready. Get your cameras out, get all the stuff. So you know what I mean?
Share, yes.
Yeah.
I love a good coffee cup selfie. You know.
I know. I love it. Anna.
Yes.
What is the topic today?
Today's topic: influencer, positivity, responsibility, and community. I'm going to totally throw Maria under the bus here. Right before we came on, she's like, I hate the word influencer. And I'm like, well, too bad. Because that's what we're talking about today. So we're going to have a good conversation about this, because as an influencer, she doesn't like being called an influencer. So I think this is going to be pretty darn interesting.
Right.
Maybe a little bit of rough and tumble, a little bit of like, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think as humans, we have a responsibility to be positive and to build community. That's just people, regardless of what you do. I'm just throwing that out there.
Perfectly said. Show's over. All done. Good job, Maria.
Thanks for coming, everybody. We'll have a good Monday, Maria.
No, but you're absolutely right. We can't wait to kind of get into this topic today. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. There's a couple of different sides to Maria, though. So despite the topic, we do have actually a little bit of something kind of fun that we're going to end up doing with her that has nothing to do with her necessarily being an influencer. Right. I think she's going to enjoy that. Yeah.
Surprises.
I know.
She's always such a good sport. So yeah. I know she's going to enjoy it for sure.
Right.
I'm down.
I'm going to take a sip of my coffee because I know so wait, should we first of all, before we do our coffee cup selfie, should we show her what we've done?
I definitely think we should show her what we've done.
Okay. So this is what we've done for you today. Let's take that banner down, Anna. Yeah. So we decided to get crafty with our coffee mugs this week.
I like it.
So in honor of Maria, because she is the queen of like makeovers and crafts, like anything that you can make or do, she's amazing at. So we were like, Anna went all out, and I was like, oh, I suck at this kind of stuff, but I'll try my best. So, this is what we did. Yeah.
So I just have to say, this was way more difficult. And then at first I was going to do something very similar to what Celine did. I said, I'm just going to write on it. And she's like, oh, you're going to be boring. So then I get all crazy with mine and she writes on hers. I'm like, that was totally like reverse psychology. Oh but we're using them today. We're super excited. I'm super excited to show you our coffee cups that we created specially for you, Maria. Totally. Are you ready to do a coffee cup selfie?
I'm ready.
Sweet. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna show you mine.
I like it.
I'm gonna show you mine.
Dude, that's awesome.
I was like, dang, I gotta go back and go do it. See, I love yours. Beast and God. I love it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. We were messaging. I even baked it so that my hands don't get gold, and maybe my lips when we're talking. And you're like, oh, hey, Selena, a little bit of
some gold lips.
Yeah.
I have to say, I missed that part, and then I washed it this morning, and then I had to touch it all up again because I'm like, dang it, I forgot to do that last step.
And if you also use a little dishwasher safe Mod Podge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And I have all that stuff. I just, I was like, whatevs, I'm done. I colored it up. I'm good.
That's awesome. They're both very beautiful. Thank you. I'm so honored.
You see what she still knows, like, hey, don't also forget to do the Mod Podge thing with the dishwasher. I don't know that there's a dishwasher safe Mod Podge.
Yeah, I did.
I one day am going to create a video of all the epic DIY fails.
Oh, yeah.
There have been many. It doesn't always work the first time.
Watch it. Seriously.
What is that?
Oh, God. I can't. Okay, so here's our show. We got to take our selfie because, as you know, Maria, we did name the show 15-minute coffee chat, and then we renamed it 15-ish minute coffee chat because
ish.
Ish.
That's what happens.
Yeah. So yeah, let's pop up that let's pop up that thing.
Okay. Yeah, before we pop up the thing, I just want to remind you, pose for a picture with us. So then after the live, you're going to drop your image in the comments below and hashtag it with our 15-ish minute coffee chat. Okay. So get ready. We're going to do our coffee cup selfie. Everybody ready? Okay.
Okay, on 3. Oh wait. What? Oh wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Done.
There. I hope everybody got theirs in. Got it all participated.
Right, all the peoples.
All the people.
Wait to see them all.
Early morning. Okay. Oh my gosh. Anna.
I'm seeing all the comments. What up, peeps?
I know. Let's bring some. Let's just say hi to some of them.
Yeah.
Man, I see John. What up?
I know. I love it.
Nikki, Sue. How y'all doing?
Nan,
Look, Nan finally made it. Sue Trevino finally made it. Yay, Sue! We're so glad you're on today. And Julie's here. A lot of our lovelies.
Hi, Sue. Hey.
All right. Let's move on to our next thing.
Okay. Very cool.
All right.
Okay.
So Selena, it's time. You gotta start your 15-minute timer. This is the start of our 15 minutes. Let's see how we do today.
Okay. Done.
All right. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to talk about, Selena, take it away.
All right. Okay. So we're going to talk about our toolkit is social media platforms. And as Maria knows, it's something you got to do with the show. And so these are some stats we found, right? It's like nearly 60% of the world's population is already online. So I think for anybody's business or, whatever you are trying to do, if you're running a show like Maria, if you're doing all the things, if you're running a violin shop or a Hawaiian shop or something like that, it's important to know you got to be on social media.
And I want to go to both the violin and Hawaiian shop.
Yes. So Marie wants to find you. And how does she find you? She's going to find you on one of these platforms that she likes to go on, and hopefully you're there.
But a natural instinct. That's what you're going to look at. Yep.
Yeah. But it's so crazy when you look at these numbers. It's just 49% right here of the world is active social media users. So that's almost half the world. That means your audience, your people, the one that you want to watch you, the one that you want to buy your product, the one that you want them to support you, they're there. We just have to find them. So me and Anna, when we were looking for things to talk about, I guess that's why it's, Maria, what is your favorite social media platform? What do you, if you had to be on it, and we know sometimes we just don't want to but what's your favorite place to be? Where do you like to hang out?
I just realized a thing before I do that. It says my battery's low. I'm going to run and get my cable.
This is real life, you know what I mean? And because you're constantly on,
how did that even happen? We're good. Because social media platform, and for me, it depends. There's not one favorite. It depends on what I'm doing.
Right.
If we just want to be silly and fun, it's TikTok. If we want to show that sort of perfect image, and I have a love-hate relationship, so y'all don't hate on me. I have a love-hate relationship with Instagram because there's a part of me that is that is fake as. Can I say that word? And it's just, that's not real life. And that's why I kind of love stories, because in stories, I do the real life. And then, of course, Facebook, which seems to be our largest platform. But for us, if it wasn't for social media, moving with the military wouldn't even exist.
Yeah.
Because network television, to even, get them to consider or even look at you is next to impossible. Yeah, I called y'all out. So, we just said, you know what, we're going to do it ourselves and move forward. So I like them all for different reasons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think Facebook is probably my favorite because I feel like it allows me an opportunity to actually connect with people a little bit better maybe than the other options. And I am not on TikTok at all. Selena sends me multiple TikTok videos per day, and I do watch them. And then I do actually follow a couple of people on TikTok, but I am not a TikTok person, despite the fact that if I could live in a musical, I would. So I would sing and dance all day long.
It's like the perfect place to be, right? Oh my God.
It's just something about like, I want like 5 full minutes. I don't want like a 30-second
That's
clip.
what I have the hard time with TikTok. It's so short.
Right.
But if you look at the audience who's on TikTok, if you are longer than that, you've lost them.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And having come from being a teacher to high school kids, no attention span.
So it's trying to condense all my funny into 30 seconds or all my good. It's just like, I don't know if I could do it. So
something super important. It's understanding the platform and what the audience does on those platforms. So that's
if you don't do what that platform sort of, or that medium needs and those who are watching it, you're not going to get anywhere. It's a waste of your time. So when I see people post exactly the same thing from Facebook to Instagram, I'm like, why? Yes, it's more work. Right. Yes, let's just say that. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Right. No, totally. So thank you. So that was a good toolkit, and we could go on and on and on and on.
I know, but we got that 15-minute timer,
right? I know. Doesn't it feel like it puts a lot of pressure on us, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So we're move on then to question number 1, right? All right, Maria, are you ready for question number 1?
Yes.
I'm so excited about this question. I have to tell you, like, super duper excited. All right, so for question number 1, in less than 3 minutes, it's not really even a question. We're just telling you you're good to do something. Maria's going to virtually redesign 3 rooms. No pressure, Maria.
No pressure.
All right. So
yes, Anna. So, okay, wait here real fast. So in case you all missed it, Maria does this wonderful, amazing thing for our military spouse community. Is she travels, obviously not right now due to COVID-19, she travels and she helps military families, redesign a space in their home that she's able to do. And she's done so many wonderful like makeovers. It's like, so Anna and I, of course, wanted to dig into her like zone of genius. And we were like, let's have her redesign the most ridiculous. But the thing is, we want to tap into the genius. Just because these are ridiculous does not mean Maria is not going to come up with something amazing genius.
And I will say that if I can jump in this fast, I got 3 minutes.
Wait, Maria. We're going to do it room by room, okay? Here, quick. Let's go room by room. Question 1. All right. Redesign tip for the collector.
By the way. Yes, I can see you.
Hi.
Hello, ladies.
Good morning.
You're just half an arm right now, so it's really awkward. Come in and say hi.
Good morning.
Gotta come down, honey. Gotta come down. Don't see you. There you are.
There you are.
Okay.
Say hi to Mr. Maria, everybody. Come on.
Mr. Maria.
Oh, you hate that. Totally hate that. But high five. No, I'm going to do this, but you can. Okay, I'll check it out in a few seconds.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah, sure. You can listen.
Yeah. Okay. So we named each room as like, so this one is, the collector. What can you suggest to a collector to maybe like modernize this photo there, Maria? What would you
I'm probably going to totally be politically incorrect because I would rename this to the hoarder.
No, not at all.
Just throwing that out there. What would I do first? Declutter. That is a whole lot of. Now, some people like that. And if you're going to like all that, which is okay, you do you, boo. I'm all about it. Then put it in one area. All of that becomes a collection instead of everywhere, which is a clutter. My husband's laughing because he's laughing at my clutter. All of that, one area.
Right.
In one space. The brown of all of the, I'm stuck at, what is that, a curtain?
Yeah, I think
it's a curtain that goes across your beautiful paneled mirrored wall.
Velvet drapery of some sort. I'm just calling it velvet because it feels like it.
I would remove that altogether I don't actually mind the mirrors. You know, that's the 70s are coming back, yo. They are coming back strong with the mid-century modern. So I'd keep the mirrors. The wood paneling, I would whitewash. The plant, smaller. If it's real, cut it up. If it's fake, lose it. The couch, reupholster it. If you can't reupholster it, you can streamline that with a mid-century modern piece. That would be a lot better. I like the carpet.
Yeah.
I do like the carpet. And the pieces, I would probably chalk paint. I wouldn't necessarily get rid of them, but I would chalk paint them. If you want to brighten all this space up, I do it in a white with a little bit of antiquing. And I would put in a new ceiling fan or even sort of a geometric chandelier and eliminate that. Okay, room 1.
I like that.
Room 2. Yeah, are we ready to go to room 2?
Let me move over. Okay.
All right. Redesign tips for this bathroom, the no storage bathroom.
The no storage. I have to say, I do like this bathroom right now. Right? With the whole situation of the toilet paper, you know, this person's smart. What the heck? Let me get as much toilet paper as I can. I'm going to put it out there.
We did say that you could walk into this bathroom right now and you would feel very secure, very comfortable that you were going to have everything you needed.
There's like no reason. But what I would do is, yes, take all the toilet paper rolls off. I would do some floating shelves where I could stack those toilet papers. So they're still there. I don't want to take away their creativity. They're still there. They're just more organized in one area instead of everywhere. However, I do think it is fun. And I would paint the bathroom white. However, that back wall where I would put the floating shelves, I would paint it a very dark charcoal gray.
Ooh, that would be very pretty. So what does that do to a small bathroom like that in terms of?
Funny. Yeah. People think that dark colors make rooms like close in. If you do it on an accent wall, no, they don't feel that way. And if you paint the others white, you've got all this bounce of light that's happening. Oh, nice. So and it gives it a focal wall because I really want to focus on the toilet paper rolls. Yeah. So I'm gonna make that happen.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Number
one more from
no pun intended.
Moving on to the third room.
This is one of our favorites, Maria. The master bedroom, the monochromaticer. Come on, you love it. Look, I mean, the bed skirt is also the rug. It's like multi-using here.
Well, there's a lot of multitasking going on.
Right.
Making it. Okay. So the whole wall curtain, believe it or not, I don't necessarily hate.
Oh, okay.
But I would take it in, I think it's like a brass
rod.
I would take it up much higher. I would make it black. I would not have a ruffle on the curtain. It would be shears. Because this could work as a space not only for sleeping, fun adult nighttime activities or filming, not adult nighttime activities, but I'm going to just stop at all of that if it's not working. I would lose the fur rug bed skirt completely. That's got to go. I hope that underneath there is a beautiful hardwood floor that's being disguised.
Right.
You can't even tell, right?
I would, however, keep a sample of that fur carpet / bed skirt and make a pillow.
Just one?
I don't want
just one pillow. Just one.
Still repurposing, everybody. There's repurposing.
Repurposing. I'm not trying to get rid of everything. What is the piece of furniture that is covered with curtain / skirting ruffle?
That is a great question. I mean, it's completely inaccessible and they have nothing on it to, it's not there for holding. So I'm just imagining it's just breaking up the wall of curtains.
The wall of curtain.
But do you see that the ruffle matches the same length as the ruffle on the wall? Like,
Wow.
It's there was definitely some thought into that.
Well, I'm going to do the thing I do as a teacher, because as a teacher, you never want to talk with the parent or the student and start out with the negative.
Yes.
You want to start out with the positive. And I will say this room is very minimalist and clean. Clean surface. Clean surfaces. They've got nothing else.
I think the fur and ruffles. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so very, very helpful. I do want to say, for anyone out there watching, if this happened, any of these 3 rooms happen to be from your home, we apologize, but we hope you got some really good tips from Maria on how you can improve your design. Improve your design. Okay, just wanted to make a blanket statement.
Did you remember earlier our whole concept was about influencers being positive and having responsibility? Yes. Okay, so we're being positive. You were very creative.
Yes.
This was very creative.
So
yes.
We don't want you to lose your creativity. Therefore, we're going to keep the pillow.
That's right.
And we're going to keep the curtains sans ruffle. Take them up much higher.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And
so,
long, of course, because if I lose the ruffle.
Yeah. No, it's very, I mean, I would be horrified if I had you come into my room and said.
Well, I can tell you for a fact, Selena's bedroom does not have a wall of ruffled curtains on there. So already, Selena, you're doing okay.
I will tell you, my legs, though, are kind of like this rug. They need to be shaved because COVID-19 has me, like, not care. So I feel like,
because you're not going anywhere.
It was like one of the first days I've sort of done my hair and put makeup on.
Yeah. We're glad we could be the reason for that. We're glad. Okay. So before we finish out this series of question ones, we do actually have an actual question, Maria. Okay. What are the 3 must-have items? Oh, we just hit 15 minutes. We're totally blowing our time frame today, guys. Sorry. We're done. Yeah. All right. So what are 3 must-have items in your home actual toolbox? What are the 3 things every person should have?
Other than a screwdriver and a drill and nails. No. Other than
a screwdriver and hammer, I think is what we said. Screwdriver and a hammer.
Screwdriver and a hammer. Well, I have a battery-powered brad nailer, which is very important to me. The other one is called a Craig, which when you're building tables, it actually hides all the sort of like the holes with the screws where it's all going to go in, which I absolutely love. I'm trying to think, man, the pressure. Glue gun. Real simple. Cool. That is a must-have. Scissors I'm trying to think. All those, everything. They can't have just 3.
Yeah.
Maria's talking about something that hides nails when she builds a table, and I'm like, what happened to like tape measure? I'm way back in the tape measure side of things. I'm like, I'm not building a table. Not yet. I mean, it started with a mug. Who knows what's coming next, right?
Sometimes to me it's eyeballing. Well, it's got to be about that long, about that high, and let's work with that.
Maria,
you're absolutely right. The number 1 is actually a tape measure, because you really do have to measure. And that's one of my biggest complaints. Did you guys measure that? Did we measure that from now? Do we know exactly what's happening there? So,
no, not at all. No. The next one,
yay.
Yes. No, Anna's gonna have built some new show hut for her for next week. We're gonna be like, this is inspired by Maria.
I got some
yes. Okay, so we're ready to move on to question 2. I think we have done the DIY. So we're moving on. Yes. Selena, you want to do question number 2 for us?
Yes. Let's let me get in here. Hold on. Okay. So wait. I gotta tell you something. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So when we define influencer, Maria, when we say it, we're specifically referencing someone on social media that can influence others to motivate them to do, buy, watch, or whatever the other goal is, right? And so this is one of the things that, Maria's gonna be like, oh no. Me and Anna totally fangirl over Maria in all senses of the word, just because she's all the things that she's like the most humble person I have ever encountered in my like career of just meeting a lot of different people. And she's so like the real deal. Like, I don't know. Yeah. And she will never sit here and mark off all these things that she's done. So we're like,
we're gonna do it for her.
So, you know, right, Anna? So, I mean, these are just some of the things that she did just in the last year. And so she is so involved with the community. And I think what I love the most is because I come from a civilian background, being only a 5-year military spouse, is Mariela's mission with her show, Movement Military, is to bridge the gap between the military and civilian world. And she connects a lot of us. And so I just love it. And when she does a lot of her shows, the community rolls up, and they're not always just military affiliated. Anyway, these are just some of the things. I'm not even going to read them all, but one of my favorite things she just recently did was she helped Facebook and Blue Star families hand out 800 Facebook portals. And they did I'll let Maria tell us real quick because I'm just going to ask a question. But she's also just started her Inspire Up Foundation, which is, I mean, there's all the good things. Like, look, she's been on this show. She's been on that show. She's also a co-founder of My Ultimate PCS. I mean, Maria. It just on and on and on. And so, okay, real fast, tell us real quickly about that whole portal Facebook porch I'm saying it all wrong, but was that awesome or what?
Yes. And I just want to preface, because you said something before about being an influencer, to buy this, do that. As an influencer, I don't think we should influence people to buy anything. I think what we need to influence people to do is be a good person. That's what we influence people to do. Then from that, so many beautiful things happen, like the Blue Star families and Facebook portal. Hold the phone, because I have a great idea. Just
I love it. She's like a surprise guest.
She is a surprise guest.
We have an extra one that we would like to give away to someone who's watching today.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. So what happened was,
I'm all excited.
Blue Star families and Facebook wanted to, come together, figure out a way to help military families because of this social distancing. We're already, I feel like, we social distance from our families anyway, being military families, because we can't always go visit, and we can't get down there, and we can't do these things. So, what is a way that we can keep military families connected? And then the portal became the perfect way, because it's a way that they can video. And I some of the pictures that were sent in, like little babies talking with grandma, and I was just like, oh my gosh, too cute. But the best part was driving around. I'm driving around Fort Hood with a mask on. Actually, I wasn't driving. My daughter was driving. I am in the seat ready to jump out, knock on doors. It's kind of weird, even though the families were expecting it. It's still like, why is this person there with a mask? And I literally would have to drop it on the porch and step back, and then it would really be, enjoy your portal. And the smiles, it was over a couple of days. It just wasn't one day. It was like 5 days to deliver them all. And it wasn't just me. Fort Hood Family Housing was out delivering. There was several of us delivering them. Chandy was also helping, which was wonderful. And it just brought joy, so much joy. And I'm like, that's what influencers need to do.
Yes.
Stop bringing crap. Bring good.
Yes. We love that you say that, because, I mean, other than the Blue Star portals, we just want to recognize also your work with the Giving Tuesday military and the well over 2 million acts of kindness that happen in one single day, and just the inspiration that brought. I mean, people are talking about that still, and it's happening still. And the ripple effect of just that one single day has just extended and will continue to extend for years.
Oh, yeah. No, wait. 2020, it's on.
Do we have a number yet? Have you and your ladies?
We're working on all those things.
Okay. No surprise announcement on the 15-minute coffee chat.
The 15-minute, 24-minute, 21-second coffee chat. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
No, but that does lead us into our question, Maria. Like now it's pop it up, right? It's just as a person that is an influencer, what message or feelings do you want your audience to leave with after interacting with you on social media?
Real life really happens. It's not always pretty. You know, do the best you can for everyone that you come in contact with, because everyone you come in contact with in some way, shape, or form affects you, you affect them. So be good, be kind. You know, that to me is that when they see it, it's real life, like right here.
Right.
Yeah, you are. No, I'm pulling it.
This is real life. Hi, Patrick. We're so glad you're on. Hey.
He's my service member, and that it's real. And our kids will walk in the shot wearing pajamas going, Mom, yes, you might want to change your clothes right now. Good idea. You know, it's we're doing everything that we can as a military family to engage with the civilian community, engage with the military community, and say, hey, it's okay for all of us to hang out and be together. You know, and it happened to us when we moved to Texas. Someone said, oh, you're military, I can't be friends with you, or my kids can't be friends with your kids. And I'm like, why?
Right.
Because you're military and you're gonna leave. I'm like, wow, that's shallow. Love you. So yeah, and we ever actually, and she wouldn't become friends, even though I would always, you know, drop off a little something, and I would, but what I want people to know is, yeah, military families are pretty cool. It's okay to be friends with them, and yes, they might move, but you know what?
Yeah.
Freaking connect on something.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, I agree. You know what, Marie? It's funny that you said that. I mean, you know, again, I'm 40-something years old, and I was a restaurant manager for many, many, many years. And so a lot of my, you know, a lot of people that would come in for interviews, some of them would be military spouses. And my business thinking at that time was, man, they're so good, but they're going to leave in a couple of months. And I remember, and so that was just, you know, that's this unfortunate stigma, because I'm like, if you only knew how amazing, you know, and not giving them this military stuff. Oh, you said it.
You did right there, ladies.
But it's so crazy. And I think it's so sad that somebody would decide to not be a friend just because they, you know, they don't know how to do the whole, like, well, you're going to be gone physically in my life from 3 years. And like, no, I mean, you're going to miss out on some amazing friendships.
So if you look at just some statistics that have nothing to do with military families, the average millennial will only stay in a job at max 3 years. They're going to move.
Yeah.
Not military. So where's that? You know, I don't get that. I don't get it, but that's why we choose to do this, to bring that civilian community. Like when we do our makeovers and civilians come in to help and support, they usually leave with, I had no idea. What a great family. What a great group of people that are here working. I have to shout out to the Coast Guard, man. When we did the Coast Guard episode, 125 volunteers over 5 days, civilian and Coast Guard. And it was there were moments when I was just like this, just watching going, is this really happening right now? It was beautiful.
I love that.
And that's what we need to do and be as a community, as a society, is be better, be willing to help your fellow man. Don't be afraid. You know, in this COVID time, there was an older gentleman at the grocery store at the H-E-B, which I love the H-E-B, and things had fallen and no one was helping him. And I'm like, why? If you're all freaked out, dude, get your sleeve and pick it up, or just be a good human being.
Yeah.
I don't understand, and that's my hard part. I don't understand how people can be unkind, and people are unkind to us all the time.
Yeah.
Sadly, as influencers, I get told all kinds of things. And my response always is, thank you so much for taking the time to give us the feedback. You watched the entire episode. So send me your send me your physical address. I'd love to send you a t-shirt.
I love that. You clearly watched everything I did, because you've got plenty to say about it.
I love you. Send you a t-shirt.
the whole killing with kindness is like, I mean, that's my way of working. And I just,
hey.
Yes, you guys. So Maria, Anna, and I were at a Christmas party. And so I was talking with Maria about my Hawaiian name, which in a long form, it's Nohea Pale Oe E Ku'ipo. And so, yeah, but her daughter actually, I think, said the whole thing to me by the end of the party. But then, so me and Marie were going over a way to how to say, in short, my family does call me Nohea. And so whenever Marie and I greet each other, she's always like, Nohea. And I actually, so whatever.
That's my jam.
That's her thing. So she's Hawaiian too, everybody, FYI.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Well, hey, Anna, let's move on. Let's move on.
I still love this 15-minute-ish.
Yeah. You can see how it just naturally goes over, right? I mean, really, the information is so good. We just can't be like, all right, time's up, gotta go, see you later, bye. Yeah. So we can't leave our viewing audience lacking here. All right, Maria, so at the end of every show, we always ask our guests if there is something that we can do for them. This is your struggle.
I want to answer one quick question. Because I'm reading what people are saying. Erica Mack says, this is disturbing.
Oh, yes.
I wonder, what do you mean, Erica? You need to comment on that. Expand. Amber Broda says, love you. Well, thank you.
Yes.
All the things. I have to say to Nan, who said, woohoo. So back to Nan, woohoo.
Yeah.
Throwing that out there. Flossie's on. Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
Hey, Flossie.
I was just reading, so I'm.
No, you're keeping us on track. You know what I mean?
I know. Yeah, she's so good. She's like running the show at this point. Maria's like, I'm coming on. I'm host number 3.
Hold over here. All right. What was my question? Come back.
Oh, so it really is just a question for you. From you to us, is there anything that Selena and I can do for you? Any question we can answer or direction we can provide you in the things that you're doing based on our specialties?
So if someone wants to continue to grow their audience on their social media platforms, what advice would you give them asking for a friend?
So is there one social media platform in particular that you are asking about? Or just all of them?
Let's go to the Insta. Let's go to the Insta.
Okay, so the Insta. Yeah. So one of the things for Instagram is obviously you can buy influencer.
No, don't do
that. Now, hold on just a minute. So that somebody else shares your brand with like-minded people. Obviously, that's when we do it. Now, we don't necessarily recommend that, and clearly not everyone can afford that either. So if you're going to grow organically, there's a couple of different ways you can do it. One is to consistently post. That's one of the first and biggest ones, and utilizing your stories. Now, one of the things that we all know is social media takes up a ton of time, right? So you have to be committed. And so Selena is the queen of batching. She does everything in like one weekend, and the next thing you know, she's like, "Oh, I'm done. I'm gonna go take a bubble bath." And I'm like, "I'm still working, and it's 11 o'clock in the night."
I know, Mojo.
Right? She's super good at that. So that would be one of my thing is you have to. It doesn't have to be every day, but you have to be consistent so that the people who are looking for you know. And hashtags is the other big one. Yeah, you got to research your hashtags. Those are two, and those are kind of two, just like general. Everybody kind of knows it, but not everybody knows it, but doesn't actually do it. Mm-hmm. I think that's the bigger thing, maybe. Selena, what would you add to that?
No, I would just add we all know this is what we're doing right now. It's just doing lives, no matter what platform. Just being live, I think the algorithm gods of whatever platform realizes that you're being sincere and whatever. And so when you go live, that's kind of like a big, huge organic plus. So just going live on whatever it is. Instagram, they have a live feature, so use it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Right. We're on Facebook. We're going live. 44 minutes. I mean,
yeah.
I love it.
So,
And I think Instagram also is a really good platform to share other people's information, and then they share, because you have different audiences.
Yeah.
So when you mix those two things and partner with other groups, businesses, people in general, then you reach a wider audience, and it's likely they eventually, if they like what they see, I mean, once they get to your page, it's up to you to sell them on what you're doing, right? So, but once they get there, they're going to love you. I mean, that's clear, Maria. They're going to love you.
Oh, okay. Nan is telling us, just throwing over there, that she thinks Erica was talking about the disturbing of the bathroom.
No, not the bathroom, the bedroom conversation, the one where you went into it, filming, and I don't even know, the filming and the white sheets.
It went somewhere.
Leave it with that.
Yes. And then, is this an ethical, because there's not ethics, but etiquette. There are certain etiquettes in each social media platform. I share what other people, and I'm about to pull up because I don't play. Right. I'm about to pull up my Instagram. Right? If I think what someone else is doing or what they post is great, right? Like, I don't know what this is, but it's a lot of paper on the floor.
Yeah.
Right? So if I will take that and I will put it onto my stories because I found that interesting. Is that the right etiquette?
Yeah. No, and then, with your creativity with it, you just, tag that person, tag anybody else, maybe sort of like, hey, what do you guys think about this? And it creates engagement even on the story. And then your story even goes into, like, because you're a public page, so it will go into that gallery sometimes of like, hey, stories you may want to see, right? If you use use a hashtag even on your stories. People don't think about that, but if you use a hashtag on the story, you can also get found, or at least that post gets looked at, right? And so for that, you would share it because you want to share, like, hey, I can share my genius of what would you do with this bunch of papers, or you know what I mean? And that's absolutely. In fact, one of my other business besties in California, Brenna, she's like the queen of stories, and she'll share like 10 stories a day of other people, and just, it's a collaborative. It's not about her all the time. It's not just a thing, right? And so she comments on it, and then what happens is they're like excited, they share it, and she reshared it saying, thanks so much, oh my gosh, I love it. And it's just this like love fest or love fest, whatever, right?
But I think that what we need to do is not it be a focus on me, 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 me. It needs to be a focus on them, 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 them. What is everyone else doing as well? And you may, like you said, give your comment on, oh my gosh, I love this for me, in design. I love this lamp and I love the use of it, but what the heck's the paper on the floor? Just, FYI, tell a sister.
Yes.
Yeah. I think one of the important things to remember is that people want to know your opinion. It doesn't always have to be about your stuff. So if you share something and say, hey, this is really cool, this is why I love it so much, I'm going to be like, ooh, I didn't even notice that, because my brain doesn't work like Maria's brain does, right? I mean, clearly, my artistic skills are lacking in some areas.
Yes. My daughter was like, oh, okay, I want this mode.
Maria's got like 3 glasses. She's like, whatever, whichever one I need at any given moment.
Oh my gosh. No, I need to have my water. And Maria was telling me before we came on.
Hydrate.
And it's like all the way over there. Like my water is way over there. No joke. I'm like, oh,
use the force.
Yes.
Or go gadget arms. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Maria, did you just say you're giving away that portal to somebody today?
Yeah.
I know. How are we going to do that?
You know what? I know what we're going to do. Everybody, if you're watching, look, I'm guessing Jennifer is saying that. Okay, here's what we're going to do. After this show, you need to send in a photo in the comments of the 50 and like taking and the picture with Maria. And us doing our coffee cup selfie.
Yes, and I think they need to tag Blue Star Families.
Yes. Tag
a friend.
Yes.
They're saying this was a hot little commodity. Sorry, I ripped the plastic. I didn't mean to.
Yes. So, you guys, this is totally unplanned. This is why we love Maria. Okay, so you need to put that in. And what we'll do is after tomorrow, we'll put all the things in here and we'll let Maria know. We'll do the spinner thing. And then, we'll
and if they're local, I can deliver it.
Wow. So if you fangirl like Selena, okay, I just have to tell this story. I know. No, you don't qualify, Selena. I'm sorry. You get to see Maria all the time. The first time Selena and I met Maria, you guys should have seen this. It was hysterical. When we knew we were going to get a chance to meet this woman we'd been following on social media for years.
Yeah.
It was like,
yeah.
It was so exciting. So if you're like that and you haven't yet met Maria, she could hand deliver you a portal here. If you're down here in Texas.
Love to meet you, man.
Yeah. I will tell you how I got to know of Maria was we were stationed at Fort Polk, Louisiana, and I was doing a little side business there and on Instagram, and Maria's Instagram actually popped up, and I was like, oh, who's this? And I was like, I was still getting to know military people, and I was like, oh, but I had a civilian way of thinking still, and I was like, oh, I could totally listen to this lady. Actually, I said chick because lady makes like you're old. I said chick. I was like, I could listen to this chick because you're like in your 20s. You know what I mean, Maria?
Oh, you love me. Thank you. I'll take it all day.
So anyway, and so when we knew we were coming to Fort Hood, I literally was like, like it's a not like creepy stalker Maria. I was just like, oh my gosh, she's at Fort Hood. And then
I have coffee stalker. I'm good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, look, Jennifer just said this. Total fangirl. Wish I was at Hood, kind of, but so many amazing peeps there. Yes. I love
Jennifer. Thank you.
Yes.
We need to have coffee.
Yes,
where are you? You never know. We might show up in town when it goes away.
No, but anyway, so it was, and I did actually meet her at a thing with another friend. We did a pumpkin thing, and Maria in, and my eyeballs were like, oh my God, I'm totally fangirling. Like, what's going on? Like, be cool. Like, don't do this, Luna. And Maria's like, she was like, oh, I'm a hugger. And I was like, oh my God. So weird, right? Maria, I know. I'm just telling you the truth. That's how it was. So
I love you.
Right? You see these people, especially in the military community, right? Because we're a smaller community. So you see these people that are, I'm just going to call you an influencer. I'm just going to have to do that. But people that play some role of importance that bring recognition to the military community. And I think you do that really well. Yeah. There is somebody that I would want to choose to be somebody that stood up or I guess was identified as a leader in the community. I think you are an awesome candidate. I mean, that's why you were Military Spouse of the Year, I guess,
Right into, this is where you can find the lovely Maria.
I'm trying to recreate the pose and it's not working.
Yeah.
Maria, do you want to tell them where they can find you on these different platforms?
On LinkedIn, it's Maria Mendez Reed is my name. On the web, they can reach out. There's a contact, obviously, on movingwithmilitary.tv. It is not a .com. It is a .tv because that's what we do, TV. Yeah. Instagram, DM me. Love it. Facebook, send messages. We love TikTok. Occasionally, we dance and do weird things. And I might look like, I have pink hair from Trolls. Just saying. We love to communicate. I'm speaking of myself in multi people. I love to communicate with people and, talk, answer questions, listen. Sometimes people just need an ear. Happy to be that. And, do what we can. So, yeah, all those things.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm kind of like, I'm tripping out because Maria just like unplanned, like in this best way where she wants to give one of you guys from our show, like the portal. Yeah. Like, I'm like goosebumps right now, Maria. Like,
when we said portal, I'm like, I had one figuring out a way to give one away. This would be a great opportunity, but they have to do some things.
Yes.
Yeah.
That they need to do things. So they need to tag Blue Star Families and they need to tag a friend or 2 or 10, however that rolls out. And, and we're happy to give that away.
Yes. We are going to change. We will drop that. If you're on Anna's or my page, wherever you're seeing this, we are going to put who you have to tag, how you have to tag them. And then you just, take your photo and pop it in, but also put it on your stuff, on your Instagram or whatever.
Yes.
On your social media platform, bring some recognition to this amazing woman right here.
Thank you. It's not like we're going to stalk you and look and see if you did it on your platform. Yes, we are.
Right. But yes, we're going to leave this up for 24 hours because we want to make sure that there's people that we know are working, get a chance to look at this, and we will maybe stop it tomorrow. I don't know. We can do whatever we want, right, Maria?
Right. Yeah, we can.
Right now. That's right.
Ladies, thank you so much for having me.
I know.
I had the best Monday morning with you. Our 15-ish, 54 minutes was lovely.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy that. And thank you.
Thank you for coming on. We appreciate we're gonna skip right over to the whole that number 13 thing, Anna.
I know. We're just gonna skip it. We're gonna come right here to number 13 that says Maria. Mahalo to Maria for joining us today.
Yay!
Mahalo, my friend. Mahalo. And yes, I would totally name my coffee maker Jason Momoa.
Oh my gosh, right? Mine was Momoa today.
Jason Mimosa. Because I think
Mimosa or Momoa?
Momoa, but I thought
Momoa. But it's like how you say Momoa, Jason.
I don't know, Jason, that guy.
That guy.
Man
guy.
I say Thor.
Probably also on Baywatch, if you're my age, there was Baywatch with David Hasselhoff way back in the day. He was on that show too.
Wow.
With that long hair. Yep.
David who? Just kidding.
I met him. And he was my crush. And I'm not going to go into that story because we got to go. But okay.
So, yes, next week, let me just tell you really quick. Next week, we are bringing on Amy Schweizer, founder of Tiny True Stalker.
Yes, Amy!
She's going to do 7,000 toe taps in 15-ish minutes. That's what she's going to do for us next. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She's not really. She'd be like, but she would do it because she, first of all, is that fit. And second of all, she knows she is a boss when it comes to soccer and toe taps. So
awesome.
We're excited to have Amy on this.
Awesome.
Yes. Maria, thank you again for joining us. We sure love you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Maria. We appreciate you. Bye, everybody.
Guys.
Don't forget. Do the thing. She's giving
things.
Amazing.
All the things. Look.
The
things. Tell everybody. Oh, my gosh. We'll put the directions back in our post. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Love you guys. Thank you. Thank you.